Hello viewers, well today is the start of the new European GT Academy, so I've just downloaded the course. I've done a lap just to find my way around it. I have to say the handling, I'm not liking it at all really. This course for me represents all I don't like about Gran Turismo. It's a very clinical course that you have to literally crawl around it in this car. There's next to no grip in it, you know, and it just doesn't feel like, to me, driving at all really. There's no intensity, there's no feel, there's no grip. The car loses grip at very low speeds. Now, Gran Turismo aficionados will say, oh well, you know, that's all about skill and driving and all the rest of it. But honestly, I've failed to see even from the speed, you know. I don't really feel like I'm going at 60 miles an hour right now. It feels like I'm going at about 15. There's a very thin line to grip in this car, and you'll see occasionally I don't shift up. That's an intentional thing really. I don't want to alter, say, wheel spin in any way. Instead, they kind of force you to keep balanced, you know, sort of throttle balance through the corners. You know, a key thing that you'll be told time and time again is when you're in a corner, try to keep the throttle balanced. You know, rather than punching the brake, off the power, back on the power. You need to keep a solid momentum in the car, and that's what this demo will help you with. When you're in a corner, even if you're just going at 15 miles an hour, hold down a little bit of power on the pedal there just to keep the rear wheels spinning and keep it all working. I'm going very wide there, but at the moment I've got no feel for grip. In a minute I'll push and I'll probably spin out. It'll give you guys an idea of what I'm actually talking about. I can't get rugged, I can't get on the racing line with this car at the moment. It will require a lot of practice to get a feel for. I say this, I actually was very comfortable with the original GT Academy around the Indianapolis circuit. Again, I'm still learning these corners, so I don't really know what kind of speeds or lines you've got to take around them yet. I don't know the full racing line, so this is a strange final corner here, isn't it? You want to go out wide and then cut it back in again. So tight. Shifting a little bit early there. But let's go down the straight again. What I tend to do on these videos when I make them actually is I tend to do a lap where I just position the camera here and there and just see how it looks, and then roll one for you guys and get stuck in. And sometimes it literally is like the dirt, my first go, because you're so limited with the time you have on these things. But I thought I'd put this together for you guys, and you can see where I'm mucking up, and then if you're mucking up at the same place, well, you're not on your own. I find the second half of the course very difficult at the moment. The undulation seems to throw the car off quite a bit. There's a horrible sort of snap slide to this car, and maybe I should go wide and cut in there. That's probably the wrong line, but maybe second gear around there as well. Not doing too well up the hill. Oh, come a cropper there. It did say second gear to me, I just ignored it for a moment. Okay, the car went into a slide there again. Luckily I just managed to get out of it. Alright, and let's, you'll see these laps are going to be much improved now, hopefully. I'm like 30 seconds off of the actual competitive time at the moment now. I'm sure people will be down to like 2 minutes and 1:59 by the time they actually get there. use quite a long lap as well. So the thing with lap is I've noticed they've made it so you can't cut any corners this time after the problems with the recent US GT Academy. No mucking about this time. A lot of mid-speed and high-speed corners, I'd say. A lot of undulation. They're testing a lot of different driving skills. So in that sense, it's a well-designed circuit. But like I say, back to my original criticism, it's a very dead-looking, bland area, isn't it? Doesn't have anything to it. There's no real intensity to it. Okay, let's push a bit harder this time. See if we can do it any quicker this time. Those have been very, very conservative laps. I like to do them conservative for the video rather than showing me constantly spinning out. This is where the car is very unbalanced through here, you know, I'm not quite... I took a different line that time thinking it would come in, but didn't manage it, it's cancelled at the time. Okay, so these corners, you know, they're really technical, tricky corners. It might look like I'm crawling around, and to an extent I am, but it's very much for the simulation fans in that sense. I'm offline there, looking at the map and not looking at the road. Balance through the slide, getting a bit more of the hang of it there. Oh, wrong way side again. So I've still got to learn these racing lines. I'm constantly offline. But you're seeing me learn as I play, so I'm going to keep going with these laps. It's going to take a while just learning the circuit, I think, before anyone starts to put in really good laps. So there's always that guy, isn't there, who's amazing at everything, just does it on his first go and does like a 2 minutes 10 on the first lap. Saying that, there's a lot of GT fans out there, a lot of you guys watching this do this every single day. Right, come on now. No mucking about now, let's make it happen. Oh man, oh no. Can't get on the power. Tried to brake late there, that was a horrible feeling of tiptoeing, holding my breath. I want to shift up, that's it. Hold on to the apex before I shift. This is where of course I went off before. I'm just going to take a tighter line this time and much slower about it. That's it. So certainly doing better so far. It's one of those. It reminds me a little bit of the driving tests, really, where they want you to have a complete. You know, I've gone offline again. Where they want you to have a perfect, absolutely perfect. You have to take all this. I'm nowhere near perfect at the moment. I'm just trying to basically hold it together. That's it now. Get it in there. Again, I think you want to be sliding the car around there, you know, there might be a bit more speed. I'm taking it really gingerly, that final corner. I suppose in a way, I just, for the video, want to get a clean lap rather than binning it for you guys constantly. Maybe I should try and be a bit more reckless. I reckon I could easily knock off another 5-6 seconds. But let's do one at a time. So